Wish you were here with us, my man. I mean, you're with us in spirit, dude. I mean, you would probably be going for about 2 extra hours talking about all the stories of Jacksonville, but you know what? Man, I have not been looking forward to this because this is the first, real stream we've had without Ooch. That in the preseason stream.
So, I mean, for those of you, if you've joined our show, so I actually keep this. So Nick sent this one to me. Yeah. This is a smaller version. I keep it right here on the monitor. We've done it every year for a long time.
2020, I think, right?
Layout. So the tiers are, as always, Super Bowl.
They updated the logos. I was looking forward to seeing the Redskins logo again.
Division.
Yep.
Wild card. Football hell, which is
football hell, and then we need at least 3 tiers of trash this week because there was a lot of there's trash, and then there's just 2 different sub tiers of trash.
The Lions and the Chiefs. The Lions are a division contender, right?
Mm-hmm. Lions were the better team. They honestly deserve to win more. They shouldn't have won, but that's because the Chiefs have nobody that can catch. And let this be a fair reminder that they had a chance to get DeAndre Hopkins, but decided not to because they had inert weapons on their own. By the way, why didn't you play Justin Ross more? I will say one thing here. I need to call out Jamar Chase for these comments that he gave before the game. I was about to call them the Elves. And by the way, you see my name there. Congratulations. It feels like a regular game to me. I don't feel no different. It's just the hooping and hollering about the Cleveland Browns. I was about to call them the Elves, but yeah. Oh, bitch, have you seen the Elves from Lord of the Rings? They're badasses. They have mithril armor. They have piercing arrows. They destroy people left and right. They are immortal. I don't really want to hear it. If you ask me, I don't really pay attention to it because Cleveland is Cleveland. I don't look forward to the matchups that we have when we're facing them, but other than that, I don't really be caring. Remember a certain Juju Smith-Schuster. The Browns is the Browns. It's frustrating because I called they ass Elves and we just lost to some Elves.
You gotta admit though, that's the way you do it, right? If you're gonna be a shit talker, you talk shit.
Well,
right?
That's what happens.
That's what I'm saying.
He's painting another target on his back. So if the Browns win again, guess what? They're gonna run with the Elves. I'll put away the Jeebus cross if that's what you want, dude.
No,
I will put this away, and we are going back home. We will not go to Disneyland.
Okay. Are you going to turn this car around?
Praise it. No. Praise to Jeebus. I will if you don't shut your mouth. Praise to Jeebus. Hallelujah. Praise the football gods and praise Uche. Wish you were here with us, brother.
Yep.
Boops for Jeebus. Hold on. I'll boop him, too. What the fuck?
Boop. Is that sacrilegious to boop Jeebus?
I don't know.
Jeebus comes down from heaven.
If you boop Jeebus on the arms like this.
No, Jeebus comes down and he's like, the rapture has begun, and then you just boop him on the nose. I've been waiting for you.
Oh,
all right. Boop.
I touched you because I wanted healing. Sorry about the season opener 5. I didn't see it live, but I caught the condensed rerun while scrolling Spank Bang. Steelers will rebound tree. Best of luck for the rest of the season, though, boys. P.S. Sorry, 5, but go Cowboys.
49ers, Steelers.
Here we are thinking that the Steelers had a legit shot at winning this game.
When? When did they have a legit shot?
I thought they did before the week. I thought it would have been a closer game. I thought, they looked interesting in training camp. I had cautious optimism about them. I'm like, okay, you're healthy. Things are turning around. Kenny Pickett was making strides. He was making some nice throws against Buffalo's starting defense, most of all.
So are the Niners a Super Bowl contender?
Yes. Damn. Throw them in Super Bowl right now. And otherwise. And the Steelers, throw them in trash. That was trash level performance.
Kadarius Toney level.
I throw Kadarius trash. Kadarius trash.
Yeah, because
they were. I mean, that is worthy of being put in trash.
Broncos. Now, before I set this up, the Broncos they have the worst season probably in the last 20 years. Last year, just awful ways to lose games. You were thinking it was because of Nathaniel Hackett. He probably cost them about 3 or 4 games just on his own by being Nathaniel Hackett, one of the most underprepared coaches besides Urban Meyer in the history of football. Like, this guy got fired before Urban Meyer did.
Ride never ends. It never ends, boys. Broncos country, let's ride.
It's bad. All right, where do we put these teams? Broncos are in football hell.
Football
right?
hell. Oh,
and
yes.
The Raiders
and
aren't
the Raiders,
that much better.
They're football hell. I think
They're
they
not a
won
wild
in
card
spite
team.
of themselves.
Yeah, they're not a wild card team. But who do you give the West to? Who do you give the AFC?
Kansas
West?
City. Kansas City.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Clown. Rams and Seahawks. I'm actually impressed by the Rams. Matthew Stafford comes back, looks good. I would say they're a wild card team, right? They're looking like one, the way that they just kind of handled the Seahawks. Not a very surprise wild card team, but
yeah,
they're definitely not football hell.
I don't know, man. I mean, as I said, it's just one game. I want to see more, and I want them to stay healthy.
But
Also, we were
like
talking about
team.
Tariq Cohen's Achilles injury earlier. Update from Adam Schefter. Tariq Cohen is signing with the Carolina Panthers after a workout. He's back in the NFL.
With them, they're still like good-ish.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's one game for now. I still say wild card. But if that keeps happening for a couple more games, I think you got to put them in football hell again.
Is that from The Sims? Is that the reference?
No, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
It's like a custom design.
I never played Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I played the first one. It was really good. Never got to the second, but the first one was really fun.
I played a lot of Civilization.
The second one is like the first one on steroids.
Did you ever play Sid Meier's Civilization?
I think briefly.
Like,
I think I played like Civ 4. It's like turn-based, I think, right?
Yeah. It's turn-based. You start in the world, like you start on Earth and there's nothing, and then you just like you have like a little group of settlers, and then you set up a town next to a river, and then you build shit, and then you irrigate, and then you farm, and then the town grows, and then but the next thing you know, you have it like you completely pollute the world, and then you use nuclear weapons against your enemies. And the Bears, Packers are shit.
Yeah. Well, Packers, they're playing the Bears. Let's pump the brakes there. We don't want to give Tom Grossi more insufferable feelings because I know the Bears fans were talking a lot of shit, and I understand that, and you can talk your shit there. But I am not going to claim them as Super Bowl champions because you played a really shitty football team that pretends to rub the oil on people's eyes and pretend that they're hot shit, yet they're just a bunch of glorified shysters. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
Are they MetLife trash?
They're MetLife trash. They're always MetLife trash. Like they are Bears. We were trying to tell Bears fans that they sucked and they have a lot to work on, and they said, "Oh, we're gonna beat Green Bay. We're gonna finally lord over you, and you're gonna see how good we are." It's like now they want Getsy fired because he threw screens.
These last. Oh, we didn't put the Packers. Are the Packers a wild card?
Wild card.
Golly. All right, you know where the Giants are. The Giants are Giants O-line level trash. They were so bad. They were just bad. They got shut out. They're the only team in week 1 that got shut out. Okay. Now they did miss.
Yeah.
They were in field goal range twice. They should have had 6 points, but they fucked up.
They fucked up big time.
Shutout.
They had some incredible records. I will say that.
And the Cowboys are the division. Well, they're going to contend for the division. Let's put them in wild card for now. It's going to come down to who wins the games between them and the Eagles. I would say the Eagles are a slightly better team, but the Cowboys did look impressive. Micah Parsons was everywhere. Trayvon Diggs was everywhere for them. Now, if they get hurt, yeah, this one.
By the way, I will say this. No team has ever lost 40-0 or worse. Lost the sack battle 7-0 or worse. Lost the turnover battle 3-0 or worse. Had a blocked field goal, returned for a TD, and threw a pick 6 in the same season. The Giants did it all in one game. And I'm going to say it again, Five, and I'll say it for those of you louder in the back. Do you miss him yet? Do you miss him? Because it wouldn't have been like this if Joe Judge were there. It probably would have been worse, but it wouldn't have been like...
The Jets a wild card. No.
Well, football hell for now because... It's
win,
the Jets.
Right.
And you somehow lose your star quarterback that we were hyping up to hell and back and was going to be the X factor towards getting you to the promised land.
The Bills are probably going to win the division. They're not going to contend for the Super Bowl right now, as bad as they looked. It really comes down to, wow, the only 2 Super Bowl level teams that we even think of are KC and San Francisco. And
That'll change over time.
One of those teams lost.